Hello, dear one. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I want you to take a deep breath and know that in this very moment, you are safe. You are in a space where you are deeply loved and supported. Whatever brought you here, whether it's a desire to heal something within yourself or to help someone you care about, you've already taken the most important step. You've shown up. And that tells me that a part of you already knows the truth, that healing is not something far away or out of reach. It's something that begins within you. I know that sometimes life feels heavy. Maybe you're carrying worries about your health, or perhaps someone close to you is struggling and you feel helpless. I want you to know you are never helpless. There is a power within you that is greater than anything you face. This power is always available, always ready to respond to your loving thoughts. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to be perfect. All you need is a willingness, a gentle, open-hearted willingness to believe that things can get better. And they can. No matter what you are experiencing, no matter how long you've been feeling stuck or afraid, there is hope. Healing is natural. Your body and mind are designed to move toward balance and wellness. Sometimes we just need a little reminder of how to work with this natural flow instead of against it. That's why I'm here with you today, to remind you of what you already know deep down, that you are powerful, that love heals, and that it's safe to believe in your ability to create change. So, as we spend this time together, I invite you to relax into this loving energy. There is no judgment here, only kindness, understanding, and gentle guidance. You and I are simply having a conversation about awakening the beautiful healing power within you. You don't have to force anything. Just be open. Even if a small part of you is curious, that's enough. Healing doesn't require struggle. It responds to softness, to love, to patience. I promise you, by the end of our time together, you will feel lighter, more hopeful, and more connected to the truth that you can begin healing yourself or anyone you love. Right here. Right now. Healing isn't just about the body. It's also about the mind, the heart, and the spirit. Many people believe that when something goes wrong in the body, the solution must come from outside, a medicine, a doctor, a treatment. While these things can be helpful, true and lasting healing starts from within. Every thought you think is like a message you send to your body. Your body is always listening. When you fill your mind with fear, anger, or sadness, your body feels that. It responds by tensing up, by holding on to pain, by blocking the natural flow of energy that keeps you well. But when you choose thoughts of love, peace, and hope, your body responds by relaxing, by opening up to healing. Imagine your mind as a gentle river. When the water flows smoothly, everything it touches is nourished and refreshed. But if rocks of negative thoughts pile up, the river gets blocked and things start to stagnate. Clearing those rocks allows the water to flow freely again. The same is true for your thoughts and your health. You might not realize it, but many of the aches, pains, and struggles we experience are connected to old thought patterns. Beliefs we've held on to for years, sometimes without even knowing it. Maybe you've told yourself, "I'll never get better," or "I always get sick," or "I don't deserve to feel good." These thoughts create tension and dis-ease in the body. But here's the beautiful part. When you change your thinking, you change your experience. You don't have to control every single thought. You simply begin by becoming aware. Notice what you're telling yourself throughout the day. Are your words kind? Are they hopeful? If not, that's okay. Awareness is the first step. From there, you can gently guide your thoughts in a new direction. Instead of saying, "I'm always unwell," you can begin to say, "I am open to feeling better." This small shift opens a door. Your body hears this new message and begins to respond. Healing begins the moment you decide to think a loving thought. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just takes a willingness to believe that your thoughts matter, that they are shaping your emotions, your energy, and even your physical health. When you understand this connection, you realize that you are never truly stuck. You have the power to create change, starting in your mind and flowing gently into every part of your life. There is a simple, beautiful formula that can unlock this healing power within you. It's not a secret reserved for a few special people. It's something everyone can use, no matter who they are or what they're facing. This magical formula is made up of 3 loving ingredients: self-love, forgiveness, and positive affirmations. When you bring these together, you create a space where healing happens naturally and quickly. It starts with self-love, because love is the greatest healer of all. When you begin to treat yourself with kindness, when you speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you deeply care about, you send powerful signals to your body and mind that it is safe to relax, to release fear, and to restore balance. Many of us have spent years being our own worst critics, thinking that if we're hard on ourselves, we'll somehow improve. But healing doesn't grow in harshness. It blossoms in gentleness. The second part of the formula is forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, or guilt is like carrying a heavy weight every day. This emotional burden can show up as physical pain or illness. When you choose to forgive, not just others, but also yourself, you release that weight. Forgiveness doesn't mean you approve of hurtful actions. It means you are choosing to free yourself from the grip of past pain. It's a gift you give to yourself, a key that unlocks the door to healing. The third ingredient is positive affirmations. These are simple, loving statements that you repeat to gently reshape your thoughts. Affirmations help you replace old negative beliefs with new empowering ones. When you say things like, "I am healthy, whole, and filled with energy," you are planting seeds of wellness in your mind. With daily care, these seeds grow into real, lasting change. This magical formula, self-love, forgiveness, and affirmations, works because it aligns you with the natural flow of life. Your body wants to heal. Your mind wants to feel peace. When you create an environment of love and acceptance within, you allow that natural process to unfold. You don't need to struggle or strive. You simply need to be willing to practice these 3 steps with patience and care. Even small efforts can lead to big transformations. Each time you choose a loving thought, each time you release a resentment, each time you affirm something positive, you are activating the healing power that has always been within you. And the more you practice, the faster you will see results, not just in your body, but in your entire life. Thank you for being here and for being open to this beautiful journey of healing. Now that you understand the power within you and the simple formula that brings fast and lasting results, it's time to gently explore the first and most important part: self-love. So many of us have been taught to put ourselves last, to be critical of every little thing we do. to believe that we are never quite good enough. But I want you to know right now that you are more than enough. You have always been enough. Loving yourself is not about being selfish or ignoring others. It's about recognizing that when you treat yourself with kindness, you create the foundation for everything else in your life to flourish, including your health. Imagine speaking to yourself the way you would speak to a child or a dear friend, with patience, with softness, with encouragement. Your body listens to every word you say to yourself. When you fill your mind with harsh words, your body feels tense, defensive, closed off. But when you begin to say, "I love you," or "I am worthy of care," something magical happens. Your body begins to trust you. It begins to release the tension it has been holding, and it opens the door to healing. One of the most powerful ways to practice self-love is through something I call mirror work. It's as simple as looking into your own eyes in the mirror and saying, "I love you." At first, it might feel strange or even uncomfortable. That's okay. Many of us are not used to treating ourselves with such tenderness. But if you stay with it, even for a few minutes each day, you will begin to notice a shift. You will feel more connected to yourself, more accepting, more peaceful. You might begin by saying, "I am willing to love myself." That willingness is enough to start. Over time, those words will grow roots in your heart and blossom into true, unconditional love for yourself. And with that love comes incredible healing. Because when you love yourself, you naturally make choices that support your well-being. You let go of negative thoughts more easily. You listen to what your body needs. You become your own greatest supporter, and that changes everything. Remember, every time you look in the mirror and offer yourself love, you are sending a powerful message to every cell in your body. It is safe to heal. It is safe to thrive. And you are deserving of all the good life has to offer. Now let's talk about the next part of this beautiful healing process. Something that can feel difficult at first, but brings such deep freedom. Forgiveness. So many people carry pain, not just because of what has happened to them, but because they are holding on to anger, resentment, or guilt. These heavy emotions can weigh down the heart, and over time, they can show up as aches, illnesses, or emotional exhaustion. Forgiveness is not about saying that what happened was okay. It's not about excusing hurtful behavior. It's about choosing to release the grip that past pain has on you. When you hold on to resentment, it's like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. The only person truly hurt by holding on to anger is you. But when you forgive, you are not letting anyone off the hook. You are setting yourself free. You are saying, "I choose peace over pain. I choose to let go so I can heal." And this includes forgiving yourself. Many of us carry guilt for things we did or didn't do, words we said, or choices we regret. But guilt serves no purpose except to keep you stuck in the past. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time, and now you can choose to release that burden. A simple way to begin is by saying, "I am willing to forgive. I release all hurt and resentment. I am free, and they are free." You don't have to feel it fully right away. The willingness is enough to start softening those hardened places inside you. Over time, as you repeat these words, you will notice a lightness in your heart, a sense of relief that you didn't even realize you were craving. Forgiveness opens up space for love to flow again. It allows your body to relax, your mind to clear, and your spirit to feel renewed. When you choose forgiveness, you are clearing away the emotional blocks that prevent healing. You are allowing your energy to move freely, inviting wellness into every part of your being. Each time you let go of a grievance, you are saying yes to yourself, yes to life, and yes to the miraculous healing power that is always available to you. Positive affirmations are like little love notes to your mind and body. They are simple, powerful statements that help you gently shift the way you think and feel. Many of us have spent years repeating negative thoughts without even realizing it. Things like, "I'm not good enough," "I'll never get better," or "nothing ever works out for me." These thoughts become patterns, and over time, they shape our reality. But just as negative thoughts can create problems, positive thoughts can create healing. Affirmations are a way to consciously choose the messages you want your mind and body to hear. When you say something like, "I am healthy, I am strong, I am filled with energy," you are planting seeds of truth and wellness. At first, your mind might resist. It might say, "That's not true." But with gentle repetition, your subconscious begins to accept these new ideas. The key is to be consistent and kind with yourself. You don't have to force belief. You just have to keep showing up with a willingness to think a new thought. The best times to use affirmations are when you wake up in the morning, before you go to sleep, or any time during the day when you notice negative thoughts creeping in. You can speak them out loud, write them down, or even think them silently. What matters is that you are choosing to direct your thoughts in a loving and supportive way. Some beautiful affirmations to begin with are, "Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better," or "My body knows how to heal, and I trust its wisdom." You can also create your own, using words that feel comforting and empowering to you. The more you use affirmations, the more natural they will feel, and the more you will notice positive changes in your mood, your energy, and even your physical health. Affirmations work because they align your mind with the energy of healing and possibility. They help you break free from old, limiting beliefs and replace them with thoughts that nurture and support you. Each time you repeat a positive affirmation, you are reinforcing the message that you are worthy of feeling good, that healing is possible, and that you are in harmony with the natural flow of life. Over time, these loving words will become the foundation of your inner dialogue, guiding you toward greater peace, joy, and well-being. When you begin to understand the power of self-love, forgiveness, and affirmations, the next step is to bring these practices together into a simple daily routine. Healing doesn't have to feel overwhelming or complicated. It's the small, loving actions you take every day that create lasting change. A gentle routine helps you stay connected to your inner power and gives your mind and body the consistent care they need to thrive. You can start your day with gratitude simply by placing your hand over your heart when you wake up and saying, "Thank you for this new day. I welcome healing and joy." This sets a positive tone before your feet even touch the ground. Then, as you get ready, take a moment to look into the mirror. Gaze softly into your own eyes and say, "I love you. I am here for you." Today, we choose thoughts that heal. Even if you only spend a minute doing this, it creates a deep connection with yourself and reminds you that you are your own safe place. Throughout the day, notice your thoughts. If you catch yourself slipping into old patterns of worry or self-criticism, gently guide yourself back with a calming affirmation like, "I am at peace. All is well." You don't need to be perfect. It's about awareness and kindness, not control. In the evening, give yourself a moment to reflect. You might write down 3 things you are grateful for or acknowledge any small victories, like choosing a loving thought when it wasn't easy. Before you sleep, repeat a few healing affirmations, allowing them to be the last thing your mind focuses on as you drift off. Something as simple as, "My body restores itself as I rest. I am healing more and more each day," can work wonders. This routine doesn't require hours of your time. It's about weaving small moments of love, forgiveness, and positive focus into your day. The consistency of these gentle practices signals to your mind and body that you are committed to supporting your well-being. Over time, you will notice that these small steps lead to profound shifts in how you feel, think, and experience life. You will begin to trust in your ability to create healing from within, knowing that each day is an opportunity to nurture yourself with compassion and care. It's natural to have doubts when you begin this journey. After all, many of us have been taught to believe that change must come from outside of us, or that healing is only possible through complicated methods. You might wonder if something as simple as loving thoughts and affirmations can truly make a difference. I want to assure you that it's completely normal to feel uncertain at times. The mind is used to its old patterns, and it might resist new ways of thinking. But just because doubt appears doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It simply means you are stepping into new territory, and that is a brave and beautiful thing. Remember, healing doesn't happen through force. It happens through gentle trust and patience. Even if you don't see immediate results, know that every positive thought, every act of forgiveness, every moment of self-love is working beneath the surface. Small shifts create powerful momentum over time. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't see the roots growing right away, but with care and consistency, that seed will sprout and flourish. The same is true for the healing process. Your job is not to worry about when or how the results will come. Your job is to keep showing up with love and trust that your body and mind are responding in ways you may not fully see yet. If ever you feel discouraged, place your hand over your heart and remind yourself, I am doing enough. My healing is unfolding in perfect timing. This simple reassurance can calm the mind and bring you back to a place of peace. Doubt loses its power when you choose to focus on hope, even if it's just a small flicker. The more you practice, the more confident you will become in your ability to create change. You will start to notice little signs, perhaps more energy, a lighter mood, or a sense of calm where there used to be tension. These are all signals that your loving thoughts are taking root. Trust that your body is always listening and that life is supporting you in ways both seen and unseen. By choosing to believe in the process, even when it feels unfamiliar, you open the door for miracles to unfold in your life. Another beautiful way to enhance your healing journey is through the power of visualization and emotional alignment. Your mind is incredibly creative, and it responds deeply to the images and feelings you focus on. When you picture yourself healthy, vibrant, and full of life, you are sending a powerful message to every part of your being. Your body begins to move toward the picture you hold in your mind. Visualization is not about wishing or hoping. It's about seeing and feeling your desired state as if it is already true. Find a quiet moment each day to close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by light, feeling strong, peaceful, and joyful. See every cell in your body glowing with health. If you are focusing on healing someone else, picture them in the same way, radiant, happy, and whole. The key is to not just see these images, but to feel the emotions that come with them. Feel gratitude as if the healing has already happened. Feel the relief, the joy, the freedom. These emotions create a powerful energy that amplifies your intentions. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So when you align your feelings with your visualizations, you are guiding your body and life toward that reality. After your visualization, take a moment to write down any positive feelings or insights that came to you. This helps anchor the experience and reminds you of the progress you are making, even if it's subtle at first. You can support this practice with affirmations like, I see myself healed and whole. I feel gratitude for my vibrant health. The combination of clear mental images and heartfelt emotions creates a pathway for healing energy to flow more freely. It's important to approach this with a sense of ease and playfulness, not pressure. You are not trying to force anything to happen. You are simply inviting your mind and body to remember their natural state of wellness. Over time, this practice can transform not only your health, but also your overall sense of peace and happiness. The more you align your thoughts and feelings with the vision of healing, the more effortlessly your reality will begin to reflect that inner harmony. You have come so far by simply opening your heart and mind to these gentle truths. Healing is not something distant or difficult. It is a natural process that begins with love, forgiveness, and the thoughts you choose each day. You now know that within you lies a power greater than any challenge you face. By practicing self-love, releasing old hurts through forgiveness, and speaking kind affirmations, you are creating an environment where your body and spirit can flourish. Each small step you take sends a message to life itself that you are ready to embrace wellness, peace, and joy. There is no need to rush or strive. Trust that every moment you spend nurturing yourself with these practices is guiding you toward greater healing. Remember, you are worthy of feeling good. You are deserving of a life filled with vitality and happiness. Keep believing in the quiet magic of your thoughts and the endless capacity of your heart to heal. As you move forward, let this affirmation be your gentle companion. I am open to the flow of healing energy. Every day I grow stronger, healthier, and more at peace. Life loves me, and I love life. You are your own miracle, dear one. Embrace it, and watch how beautifully your world transforms.